It is currently a little after 3:30, and the reason I'm up this early is because I'm going for a sunrise hike. So I'm in Santa Monica now, but I'm heading about 35 miles towards Malibu to go to a hiking trail called Sandstone Peak. So I'm pretty stoked on it. I think it's gonna be pretty fun. This is my first time doing a sunrise hike. I went to bed at like 10 o'clock last night, so I got a decent amount of sleep, but I'm ready to go, feeling good, so it's time to hit the road. I think I made it. I was a little nervous. The road getting up here was kind of foggy and really windy. And of course, I lost service on my phone, so the GPS wasn't reliable. But I saw a sign, and now I'm sitting in a parking lot. There's actually one other camper van sitting in this parking lot. Probably stayed overnight. So it's pretty early. It's 5:20 right now. It's still pretty dark. The sun's not supposed to come up until about 6. So I think I'm gonna wait about another half hour, 45 minutes till we get a little bit of sunlight. That way I can see some signs and where the trail starts. And hopefully by the time we get on the hike, the sun is just coming up and we get some killer views. But in the meantime, gotta get some breakfast, gotta get some energy. We're gonna do something quick. Just gonna grab a bowl of Cheerios. It's too early for this. Bring some extra water this time. Last time I did not have enough. Not gonna make that mistake twice. All right, and just like that, within a matter of about 20 minutes, there's light outside. It's just about 6 o'clock, not quite 6 yet. The sun is just about out. Views are looking pretty good so far. It's crazy how quiet it is right now. I'm literally the only one on this trail. Listen. Feeling good though. I don't remember the last time I was up this early. 3:30 was tough, but not as tough as I thought it was gonna be. I was actually excited to get this hike started, so once I was up, I was feeling pretty good. Oh, we're coming up on a really dope spot here. Looks like the sun is just peeking over the mountains. We're gonna jump up here and see what it looks like. All right, we're coming up to the split. Time to make a decision. So we can go left, and it's just about a mile up, and that'll take us right to Sandstone Peak. Or we can go right, and that's about 4 miles around the mountain to some other scenic trails, and then it eventually gets you to the top of Sandstone Peak. That would be the Mishimakwa Trail. And just because I love the name, I think we're gonna head that way. This is the first and possibly only time I'll come to Sandstone Peak, so might as well take the long way, might as well see the sights. So I'm literally so high up right now that those are clouds, and we're actually hiking in clouds, above the clouds. That's pretty dope. All right, getting to some rocky territory here. A couple rock steps. It's crazy because I had no idea these mountain ranges were even here. When I got to Santa Monica, I just assumed there was a beach and a pier. I did not know that there were so many cool hiking trails nearby. So I actually read that there was a fire here in 2018. So it burned a lot of the plant life. You could see certain sections of the trail, there's just like nothing left. On my last hike, I had 1 bottle of water. This hike, I have 4. But my other hike I did, it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's still 6:30 now. Definitely not as bad, but glad I got the extra water. The downside of being the first and only one on the trail right now is I'm walking through literally every spider web that probably formed over the night, and I'm clearing them out of the way for everyone else to walk the trail. This rock here looks like a mini version of the Lion King rock. Pride Rock, I believe it's called. So I believe I've accidentally wandered off into a rock climbing trail, which is not part of the main trail. I don't think I'm gonna go on. I think I'm gonna double back and see if I missed something. All right, so I was going the right way because that right there is one of the landmarks that I'm trying to get to, which is Balanced Rock. So I guess I got to go through some rough terrain. See how it goes. All right, I figured it out. That was the way I was originally trying to go, where the rock climbing starts. but I actually want to go up this way. All right, the scenery's starting to change a little bit. It looks like we're getting into the foresty part of the hike. Unfortunately, this is where most of the fire damage from 2018 happened. So you can see like these trees are just burnt up. But it's crazy how different this part of the hike is compared to the hike 2 minutes ago. And it's so much cooler because we're in the shade. Made it to Split Rock, one of the big landmarks on this trail. It's just a rock that is split in two. It's always good to see signs saying that you're going the right way. I couldn't believe that there wasn't a sign back there when I almost went rock climbing by accident. But this sign says we're on the right trail, so we're gonna keep going. Time for some more water and some sunscreen. The sun's starting to get pretty spicy, so let's do it up. All right, so now we're gonna take a trip up to Inspiration Point. So this is part of a trail that has a monument dedicated to a 16-year-old Eagle Scout who passed away while he was hiking Kings Canyon. So there is a nice monument up this part of the trail. So we're gonna go up there and check it out now. So on top of the monument here, there's a little directional thing that shows you where different mountainscapes are and certain islands and things like that. But it's really cloudy, so we can't really see much today. But that's cool that they have that there so you know what you're looking at. Also, it says, always be prepared. Good scouts meet every challenge. Whoever reaches Inspiration Point has met another challenge. I think it's time to stop for a snack here. There's the parking lot. All right, back on the road. This road is much easier to drive when it's not foggy, cloudy, and 4 o'clock in the morning. All right, overall that hike was awesome. A little bit of a bummer that I couldn't figure out how to get to the actual peak. I was literally like 100 yards away from it. But I could see the monument and I could hear people up there and they were having trouble getting back down. They were like, oh, do we come up this way or that way? Or how do we go? This is steep. I also don't think it's actually part of the trail to get to the actual top. Even though there's a monument up there, I didn't see any signs that actually pointed you in that direction. Also, I watched 3 different videos and read 2 different blogs about this hike, and every source says that it is pretty tough to figure out how to get to the top. But Santa Monica's not too far. It's only about 45 minutes. So I might try to take this hike again. Do a little bit more research and figure out exactly how to get to the peak. But that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed taking this little hiking journey with me today. If you did, make sure you are subscribed here. I do all different types of content. I do vlogs like this. I'm a music producer, so I make original music, I make remixes, I make tutorials. Basically, I live in my van, I travel the country, I make music, and I document the whole thing. So if any of that interests you, make sure you're subscribed here so you can keep up with my journey. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for watching this one, and I will catch you in the next one.